welcome back to our Journeyman save with IFK-Goteborg. As you can see, today's episode is against Tottenham. It is the second knockout round, first leg. And unfortunately, we've got Tottenham, which is always going to be a big game. So today we are going to show two games. We will show the Tottenham game, then we will ignore the Swedish Cup game, and then we'll go back into the second leg. So today will probably be a long episode. But we've made a few transfers again. Like I said, it is youngsters. We are looking to build for the future. We have probably our last season, this season, depending. But like I said, I'm happy to stay in case we don't get that job. But the first one is Kazalak, and we got him from 89k. And as you can see here, he is a youngster once he decides to show up. So, unambitious is not the best. He's only going to be a 2.5 star, and again, possibly maybe he'll be someone that will become a squad player. But it's for a small little amount of money, so it's not that big of a deal. Then the next one we got for 100k, it is Barkovic. Again, it will be youngsters as we're building for the future. He's fairly professional, 17-year-old, centre back. Again, not looking bad for his mentals a bit. Bravery, as you can see there, 18, determination, leadership, position, and physicals quite not bad. Again, he's only 17, so he is going to get better. Potential 3.5 stars. Then, if we go back into it again, the other people that we have brought in is from Dynamo Zagreb. Two players. One is Bojan Redelik Zarkov. He is, I believe, a striker and an attacking midfielder, but mainly a striker. He is again 16 years old, realist. Potential 4 star, is current ability 1.5. And again, this is someone who in the future can be a big star. So we got him for quite a bit of money. And as you can see, you can kind of tell how we're going, how we're planning for next season or the future. And we have another person, Antonik. We got him for 650k, rising up to 1.1 million. And again, he is a winger, fairly ambitious. And again, it's not looking bad. Crossing, first touch, technique. And then you can see determination, decision, flair, leadership, work rate, aggression. And he's quite quick as well. Again, only 17, so a lot of time to improve. Current ability 2 star, potential 4 star. And again, like I said, we are just building for the future, and hopefully some of these players, when they do get better and older, they will obviously gain profit for us. Another person we got from Rosenborg, which is Sinadol Nygaard. And again, he's a attacking midfielder. Again, couldn't really not buy him. He's 3.5 stars. And again, you can just see passing for a 17-year-old, passing 10, first touch 12, technique 16. So he's a really technical player. You can see he become a really good player. He just need to improve on his physicals, but that will improve as he gets older. And again, like I said, he's only 17, so he has a good 5 years to get better. And it'll be interesting to see how they do. And we have one from which we bought 4.4k, and that's Palm. Again, very cheap deal. Potential 4 star, is Swedish and French. 17-year-old midfielder, and again, look at his mentals for a 17-year-old. You know, you can look at his composure, concentration, decision, and teamwork, vision, and work rate. So again, he's a defensive midfielder, but could play in midfield as well. So he's looking really good. And again, like I said, in 5 years' time, it'll just be interesting to see how he does. But if we go into the schedule to see where we was last, we was at the Club Brugge game, and as you can see, we've then gone on to beat Varmo in the Cup 3-1, then drawing with Club Brugge again. That made it enough for us to come back, but they scored in the first minute, so that made it really difficult for us. Played a few friendlies, and then Majubi we've beat 3-0, and Bomba Porjokana, or whatever way that name is, was it Broma Porjokana, if that's how you pronounce it. But anyways, we beat them 5-1 again. You can see it was a very different type of team. And today's game, again, is against Tottenham. It is going to be a very big game. And hopefully we'll be able to do it. let's change this up a bit. This is the squad that we are going to go with today. Let's have him as box to box. But this will be our biggest test. This is our biggest test so far. We are playing Tottenham. They're somewhat of a good team, I believe, I guess you could say. But we're going to leave this left-hand side. We are... Oh, Winnison's suspended. Right, left-hand side could be a bit dangerous, so I'm just going to put him down as a defend. Duty. Adebayo will be a winger on support. And this will be the team. So we have Maxido in goal, followed by Jim Olsen, Verretto, Armstrong and Wiltry as that back four. In midfield, we have Simon, Olsen and Gigovic. And then we have Adebayo, Garanic and Simon as the attacking three. And up front, we have Colombo. We're going to have him as a complete forward on attack. And that will be today's game. Hopefully, we can get some sort of result, but we have to wait and see. This is our biggest test we've had so far. So it'll be interesting to see how the boys get on playing such a big, well, no, I wouldn't say a big team, but such a decent team, should I say. But yeah, enough of that. Let's see how we go. No one's expecting us probably to win, but you know, we never know what can happen. That's the whole thing about cup football. There's always upsets about to happen. But what I am going to do is, I know this is probably not the best thing to do, but I've got myself a little bit of a lucky item. Just bear with me for a second. There you go. Hopefully this will give me a bit of luck. I know this is not an Arsenal save, but why not? Hopefully this gives me a bit of luck. But yeah, let's go. Olsen with the ball, plays it into Gigovic. Gigovic plays it into Adebayo. Not bad start so far. Plays it into Olsen. Plays it back to Verretto. Back to Olsen. Good football that we're playing here. Adebayo can turn and he can make movement. There you go. Adebayo runs into that centre of midfield, plays a great ball over to Simon. Simon keeps running. What can he do here? Simon shoots. Ooh, nearly caught the keeper out. Not a bad start. You know what? Let's shout at them. Let's get creative. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. But it is a lot of games to be played. There's a lot of minutes to be played. So far, 2 shots, 2 on target. Let's see what we can do. But so far, not looking bad. We do see that Jack Clark is there playing for Tottenham now, which is a surprise, I'll say, considering we had him in our bottom save. But Adebayo whips it in straight into the keeper's hands. Unlucky. Good start so far. Good start. Come on, boys. Good start so far. 3 shots, 3 on target. Not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. Hopefully this will give me good luck. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, if this does not work properly, then I am going to look very silly. But anyways, back to the game. 26 minutes have gone. They are having a lot of... they are having some shots, but nothing worth... Okay, and I just took too soon because there's a highlight now. Jack Clark heads that ball over. Goalkeeper manages to catch that ball. Now can we start the counter-attack? Oh, goalkeeper should have probably passed it out to the fullbacks. I'm not sure why he did that. So now that's just made us out of possession now. Oh no. Get rid. Good. Troy Parrott with the goal. 1-0. Very unlucky, but the keeper, I'm not sure what he was doing there. Let's have a look, because I'm not too sure why he went to kick that ball out. Let's look. In possession. Again, he's meant to distribute it. He's meant to distribute it out to the centre-backs or centre-backs. Not looking good. 1-0 already to Tottenham, and you have to remember this is away goals as well that they get, so that technically counts for another goal. Not a good start so far. Let's demand more. But we've had the better opportunity so far, I guess. Just a little mistake from the goalkeeper that just took us out of possession. And yeah, it's just hasn't worked out so far. 37 minutes have gone. Can we get a goal before half time? That will be good if we can get another goal before half time. Colombo doesn't seem to be having the best of games. Let's just change up his role a bit and put him as an advance forward and see if that makes any difference. Garanich is not having the best of games as well. It could be over before we even get to the second leg of this game. It's not looking good, is it? They're piling on the pressure now. Team talk. I just want to show me something better in the second half. Come on. Let's just see what happens. But I know we're playing a team like Tottenham, so we're not gonna expect too much. But this is probably where we say goodbye to the Europa League, possibly. But like I said, anything can happen. If we can get another goal, ideally two, but it's going to be always difficult when you're playing a team in the Premier League. But at the moment, we've got a highlight here with Wiltshire with the ball into Gigovic. Gigovic plays it into Wiltshire. Can Wiltshire cross that in? No, he passes it back to Gigovic. Gigovic backs to Wiltshire. Wiltshire skips one, keeps on going. Colombo! Just past the post. How did we miss that? Come on, man. We need to be finishing our chances, right? We need to make some sort of change now. So Simon's gonna unfortunately have to come off. We're gonna put Ndozi on. Garanich is not having the best of games. We're gonna have to put on Daniel. And I'm hoping that this is gonna make some sort of change, man, because we should be doing better. We've had opportunities to come back into the game, but we haven't done it. Have to demand more. Colombo's playing 6.6, and it's another highlight to Tottenham. Oh gosh, hopefully they don't score another goal. If they do score another goal, it just makes things a lot more harder for us. Son with the ball whips and takes a shot just over the bar. Luckily for us, Olsen's not having the best of games. Is just a youngster. Right, 63 minutes have gone. I don't have anyone to play up front. I'm gonna have to leave it. 68 minutes have gone. Come on, boys. Surely, let's tell the boys to get creative. I feel like going attacking, but I don't want to. I think that might be suicidal. But trying to get 2 goals away from home to Tottenham is going to be very difficult. So a goal is basically what we're going to need. We need to get a goal. Wow, 6.2. Colombo's not having the best of games. We're going to have to do something because at the end of the day, I prefer not to play Andy White, but I have no choice at this present moment because Colombo's having a very terrible game. We're going to have to go attacking because we need a goal. I know it's suicidal, but we're just going to have to try and do it, and hopefully we get something out of this game. 83 minutes have gone. We've had 6 shots, 4 on target, and I'm hoping we can get a final highlight for ourselves scoring a goal. But let's see. It's not looking like any highlight is going to come out soon. We've had 6 shots, 4 on target. They've had 17 and 11 on target. Maybe we should have came in a bit more defensive, but it's only 1-0, which doesn't help because they have their away goals. Yet it's not looking like we are going to get that victory. 1-0 loss. I think it might be time to get rid of that. 1-0 loss, and yep, Troy Parrott. Again, it was a silly goal, to be honest with you, to concede. Ricochets and goalkeeper just took us out of possession, and they were able to get that goal inside the box with Parrott. Like I said, no one expects us to beat Tottenham. Far from pleased. No one expects us to beat Tottenham, so it's always going to be a difficult game. So we're going to now have to score how many goals? I think it's 2 goals we're going to have to score now, and it's going to be very difficult. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it, but for me, if we don't make it, at the end of the day, we've gone this far. No one would have thought we would have gone this far. So I'll take it as that. But the next time I'll see you guys is when we'll be playing Tottenham again for the second round. Okay, so we are back with the second leg of the Europa League 2 against Tottenham away. And the last game, let's go straight into the schedule. It was a cup game. We just about won 2-0. Dominated the game, but 2-0 was only the scoreline. Again, before that, we played Tottenham. We lost 1-0. And it was one of those games there where I thought we probably deserved at least a point. To be honest, we had opportunities. We just didn't make anything of it. I'm hoping that it's going to make a difference today. And hopefully the boys are going to try and make an upset. It's going to be hard. But we've done what we need to do. To be honest with you, we've made it to the second round of the knockout. And I can't, I guess, complain about anything. And we are playing a big team like Tottenham. Maybe another time when we're not going to play such... what happened there? Okay. I'm not sure what happened there, but the ball went to the back of the net. But it's a free kick to Tottenham. They whipped that ball in. And it's an early goal. And that's not what we want. This is not what we want. 4 minutes has gone. And it's crumbled. It's really crumbled. This is not what we wanted. So early on, nah, this is not what we want. Well, it was a good try, I guess. There's nothing else we can do. Colombo with the shot, and it's wayward. There's nothing we could have done, to be honest with you. We've tried. It was always going to be difficult playing a Premier League team. And just look at the type of players that they have. Haaland, Son, you know, and many more. But we tried our best. There's nothing we could have done. So I guess we can only just hopefully try and keep the score down, I guess. But it's already 2-0 on aggregate. And we would need 3 goals to go through, I believe. And it doesn't look like we would get that 3 goals, let alone maybe a goal in this game. But we've had 3 shots, 2 on target. But that early goal, early free kick from Parrott has killed momentum, I think, now. It's going to be hard now to get back into this game now. Another goal will completely destroy the tie. But for me, it seems like it's over. Adebayo whips that free kick in. They header it out, and they're on the counter-attack, and it's Haaland with the ball. And it's always going to be difficult if we can take the ball from them, hopefully start another attack. But no, Son plays the ball into Skip. Skip still has the ball. And I'm not sure what's going on in the box there, but yeah, keeper has it. That's a very weird one. This is not the start that we wanted at all. Not a start that we wanted. That early goal has really, really, really messed us up now. An early goal for us would have made it a lot more easier, but you know, Tottenham's class, I guess, is showing. As hard it is for me to say that. Yeah, they're just a better team, considering we are a Swedish team. They're just a better team, I guess. Wernersen is injured, bruised knee. It's just things are just going wrong. What a way. Just things are just going so wrong right now. So let's change that up. From being a goal down, having an injury, it's not starting off good at all. 38 minutes have gone. And it's not looking good at all. Nearly half time and nothing's happened. We're going to have to change something. I'm not too sure. Someone's going to have to make way. It looks like it's going to be Garanic. Gigovic is not having the best of games. It's got to be aggressive. It's not been good enough. And we're going to have to make a change, to be honest. Let's go into tactics. We're going to just have to go for it. Whether we lose 5-0, 6-0, we're really going to have to, we really need to go for it. So we're going to have to bring on Andy White in this position here. And yeah, it's not ideal. It's not ideal, but there's nothing we can do, to be honest, at this present moment. Yeah, it's not ideal, but we need 3 goals. And I don't see Tottenham conceding 3 goals at home, if I'm honest with you. We needed a goal in the first half. We haven't got it. So it's very unlikely that we're going to get 3 goals today. But again, it's a highlight to Tottenham. And it's Parrott with the ball. Plays it into Kenner. Plays it into Haaland. Haaland then plays it into Regulian. And it's tipped over by Mixido. It was always going to be a hard game. So I just felt like the first what do you call it again? The first leg, we had an opportunity. Well, when we look at more like the highlights and the opportunity we had on the highlights, we had 2 opportunities to at least score 2 goals, if not 3, and we didn't take it. That has cost us. And in this game, an early free kick, I guess you can't do nothing. It's a set piece, so that's always 50-50 with that. And there's not much we can do. Just going to have to make another change. Columbus not having a good best of games. We're going to have to just try and see what we can do. A goal would be nice, that's for sure, but it's not looking like we're doing anything. But Tottenham are piling on the pressure. They've had 20 shots, 8 on target. You expect that from them away from home. They are a Premier League team, so you expect that. But I guess to lose 1-0 in each leg, I guess is not that bad. But there's nothing we can do there, innit? Skip has the ball. There's no options here. No options. No one's pressing together with White. But again, it's just Tottenham just spreading the ball about, passing the ball about. It's nothing much we can do, to be honest with you. They're playing some good football and they're just taking their chances. They are creating chances as well. It hasn't been a good second round for us. But there's not much we can do. But look, they are playing the ball about. I'm not really liking the way they're playing. And look at that. Look at all of that. Look at all of this ricochets. Look at that. And look, Skip. Wow, and it's a great save by the keeper. I'm not sure what we're doing in the box there. That is comical defending there. It's not been the best show. It's not been the best show at all. But the first leg at home, you always got to do the job at least and try. I know Tottenham are a Premier League team, but just basing it off the first leg, I just felt like we had enough chances, you know, to do something to score, but clearly not. We couldn't do anything. We're just making a lot of mistakes. Armstrong then makes the mistake, and luckily for us, they don't score from that. But I'm not sure what's happened in this game. We haven't created not just one chance in the highlight. Grigovic is playing terrible. 6.3. He's played poor today. It's not much we can do. 73 minutes have gone. It's looking like almost certainly that we are going to be out of this competition. It was good while it lasted, but we was always going to get a big team. And again, it's Mixido with the save. If it wasn't for him in this game, we could easily be 3 or 4-0 up. Down. Got excited there. But I guess that's just what happens, I guess. We played the big boys. Unfortunately, we couldn't make an upset. But it's looking like Tottenham are really comfortable in this game. It's not much that we can do to it. There's nothing much we can change. We can only just see out the game. But again, losing 2-0 to Tottenham in 2 legs, I guess, is not so bad. But they've got a free kick. They whipped that ball in and it's over. We've kept them at bay, but we've just not created anything. That's the problem. We have not created anything whatsoever. And we're just giving them the ball, to be honest with you. Nothing's happened. If anybody looks like scoring, it looks like it's going to be Tottenham. Um, we haven't turned up today, to be honest with you. We haven't turned up, and to be beaten by just a free kick, though they are peppering us, it's nothing much we can do. They're just the better side, I guess. Was worth a try, but just wasn't good enough. But this is why you have to always make sure that you do what you got to do at home, and we didn't do that. We didn't do our job, and there you go. That is the end of the tie. Erling Haaland with that near post finish, and that's the end of our European night. Unfortunately, we don't deserve to go through, to be honest with you, from the way we've been playing. But at least a home advantage, we deserve to at least have got a goal or two. We didn't do it, so I can't go on about it. Just have to say unlucky to the boys, but they played poor today. I would have liked to have lost at least with our heads up high and given them a really good game. We gave them a good game at home, just wasn't clinical. But today we've been diabolical. Today we've been terrible today. Hopefully they're not going to score another goal, but they do, and it's 3-0 now. 4-0 in aggregate, and that just says it all. But again, we're playing a Premier League side, so it's always going to be difficult. But we had to go for it, to try. We couldn't do it. And, that's it. That's the end of the game. That's the end of Europe. We are out of Europe. 3-0 defeat away from Tottenham. It's always expected, to be fair with you. I'm not going to tell them that they did an excellent job. No way. It was terrible. It was poor. But I guess what that does do is make us then concentrate on the league and concentrate on the cups. Unfortunately, we're out of Europe. It's a sad thing, but we have to deal with it. But looking at the schedule right now, let's see where we're going to come back. Obviously, we have the first game of the season. So what I think we are going to do is we'll come back for the second game of the season. That's just a better opposition to play. So go from that. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't do it. We're out of Europe. We enjoyed it while it lasted. We ended up going to the second round of the knockout rounds. So that's always of exceeding expectation. But we just came across a strong side in Tottenham as they play in the Premier League. Fortunately, we couldn't do the job. But yeah, that's all. We go back to the Allsvenskan League in the Swedish division, Premier Division, and we try and win that league and we try and win that cup. Like I said, we will be trying to maybe move on, depending on how we do, but I will not be forcing it as we have a good squad here. So if a really good job comes up and we can get it, we will move. If not, we will stay in Sweden. But again, thank you very much for watching. This is Football Manager Maniac. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Hit the thumbs up and the notification bells so you know when I pull out videos. And don't forget, you can always comment below. Always like to interact with you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you and bye.